Ryan Urban led a pretty uneventful race up the front. As they come up to the start, looks like Ryan's got the jump. McDonnell's right up the inside of Zaloom, and it looks like he's got up to second. Oh, there's a couple of cars that have come together. That's a whole bunch of them there. Brendan Hart's in the mix. The number 9 of Scott Waller. The 21 and the 11 of Sean Ray and Liam Young. So that's not a great start for those guys. But still Urban leading the group with Jordan McDonnell right in behind. Looks like they've bridged a little gap as Zaloom sits in third. Simon Hunter back and forth. He'll be wanting to move forward from there. So the order after the first lap: Urban, Jordan McDonnell jumping up to second, Zach Zaloom third, Hunter fourth, Brad Terrell fifth, Lane Moore down in sixth, and I'm now joined by James Stead. How you going, James?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate.
How's Aaron Cunningham going today?
You know, we're struggling a little bit. We've qualified bad on Friday, and sort of paying the price a little bit now.
I'm sure Aaron will bounce back. He's sort of got a new lease on life after swapping suits and swapping carts.
Yep. No, we've got a large suit and helmet tyre bank.
Oh, hard case.
There's been some damage from the last race, I can report.
Oh yeah, you've had your hands full repairing the Cunningham Racing Group CRG.
Yes, and Brendan Hart has swapped chassis.
Oh yeah.
After his big impact at turn 2.
Well, Brendan's just had another little shunt here, so hopefully that chassis is alright.
And Lane Moore had a shunt on Friday, and he's changed chassis as well.
Oh, wow. That's an expensive weekend. Looks like Zaloom's got the pace now. He's clawed his way back up to McDonnell. Hunter can't really stay with them this one.
Lane Moore just hit the fastest lap of the race.
So Lane Moore back in 6th, looking racy. All very equally matched, that front group. They're all on around the 41.5s, back to 6th spot. So certainly a very competitive field. As we know, the senior heavies like to rub when it gets close.
Jordan McNeil is definitely going better in this race. I think he finished 5th.
Look, he's had a lot of pace, and he's only just moved up into the senior heavy class. He's certainly showing some of these boys how it's done. As the number 9 of Scott Waller goes by Sean Ray, so those three caught up in the first lap incident, trying to claw back some points to that pre-final. And that's Aaron Cunningham at the back of that little battle group, just sitting there watching, playing the smart game, some may say. Looks like Urban's under a bit more pressure than he was in the last one. As Cunningham makes a move down the inside of...
Run too wide around 1.
He's come back.
Oh, bit of contact.
So Aaron will be happy with that. That puts him up into the 13th position. That's not a bad spot for him.
Yeah, we've moved up a couple from our starting grid.
Looks like someone had an issue there.
Brad Terrell, I think it might have been. Yep, Brad Terrell looks like he's lost the chain.
That's not a good way to finish that heat. Zaloom's now putting some pressure onto the back of McDonnell. Those front three sort of getting away from the likes of Hunter and Lane
and
Moore.
McDonnell makes a move on Urban into the far hairpin. Bit of a bottleneck coming out, running too wide up over the hill.
So McDonnell takes the lead ahead of Urban, but he wasn't expecting that.
This is really going to help Jordan's grid for the pre-final if he can stay there.
if Zaloom can get by Urban, it'll be interesting to see if McDonnell starts on the pole. Looks like Urban's struggling, and
yep.
Zaloom's had a little look, but he's not going to make a move there.
Could be into turn 2 here.
And Hunter's really clawed back up, so Urban must have an issue with that car. He's going backwards pretty quick. Zaloom can't find a way by.
Hunter is 3/10 quicker on that last lap over the Jordan, the Ryan, and the Zach Zaloom.
So Jordan's already pulled away, and Urban's still in second.
Simon's really in a position to make a move now.
After a great performance yesterday, Simon Hunter will be wanting to repeat that. And the last lap there, so Jordan takes the win. He'll be stoked with that. Urban holds on to second with what looks like he's had an issue somewhere along the way. Zaloom in third, Hunter fourth, Lane Moore back in fifth. Looking pretty quick at the end there.
Yeah, the real one to lose out of that race was definitely Brad Terrell. It's going to hurt his grid position coming into the pre-final after lunch.
He wasn't looking like he was going to compete for the lead there, but he was certainly running consistently. And as we saw yesterday, you don't have to win any of the heats to win the finals.